In the 19th century, tea time was a great excuse for a race. Rushing back from China to London with the new season's crop of tea in their holds, the Great Tea Race of 1866 was on. Completing the 14,000-mile trip in 99 days, Ariel won. But Taiping was just 28 minutes behind. Today, there are faster ways of getting tea to London. But the record by sea still attracts challengers. In 2008, Lionel Lemonchois aboard the 100-foot catamaran Gitana 13 took just under 42 days. This year, Italian offshore sailor Giovanni Soldini and his crew aim to beat this time in a smaller boat, Maserati, a Mod 70 trimaran. This is no easy record to beat. With complex weather systems to negotiate, the route is tactically challenging. And while the trimaran is notoriously quick, its performance comes with some risks. Soldini's 5-man crew left Hong Kong on January the 18th.
Primo giorno di navigazione a canna morta, si potrebbe dire. Ottime condizioni, felicissimi di essere in mare.
5 days later, as they passed Jakarta, Indonesia, they'd pulled more than 500 miles ahead of Gitana's record pace. It was early days, but as they headed out into the Indian Ocean, their challenge was off to a good start.
Vamos, por fin, ese índigo que nos espera. Es la punta de Jakarta.
Out in the open ocean, their passage was fast, as Maserati recorded average speeds of 30 knots with peaks of 40. Then, on day 10, drama.
Purtroppo oggi abbiamo avuto un incidente, c'è stato un grande urto in mare, abbiamo sentito un rumoraccio brutto, siamo saltati fuori subito a controllare, abbiamo perso il timone di destra, sicuramente appunto abbiamo urtato qualche oggetto galleggiante, qualcosa che c'era in acqua, ma abbiamo pensato di portarci un timone di scorta in barca per questo viaggio, quindi dovrebbe essere abbastanza agevole poter installare un timone nuovo sullo scaffetto di destra.
The breakdown had cost time. Maserati was now only 340 miles ahead of the record, but at least they were underway once again. 2 weeks after leaving Hong Kong, they crossed the halfway stage as they passed the Cape of Good Hope. With a good breeze behind them, the trip north along the African coast was fast. The next hurdle was the notorious light winds of the doldrums. Conditions that allowed time to explain one of several Maserati recipes.
Eccoci qua nella nostra cucina vista mare. Allora, questa settimana facciamo la pasta con la bottarga.
Fantastico.
Allora, prima mossa è fare un soffrittino d'aglio.
Si pone la pasta.
Mettiamo la nostra pasta di mare.
Quella pasta di mare.
Adesso un po' d'acqua dolce.
Bellissimo l'olio. Olè.
2 minuti di fischio alla prima apertura per vedere come butta. Basta la bottarga chez Maserati.
Del producto locale. Muchas gracias, Giovanni. Oliver, muchas gracias.
Next, another milestone.
Stiamo per passare l'equatore e ci siamo, emisfero nord.
Staying close to the African coast paid off. But as the team continued north, squalls and calm patches delivered the next obstacles. Their route then took them past the Canaries and onto the Portuguese coast, where conditions were starting to change.
Andiamo di Bolina, passato Finisterre. Questo sono i vestiti che ci mettiamo per timonare, sono 25 nodi di vento, 25-30 nodi di vento, che vuol dire che sul ponte ce n'è almeno 40 e fa un bel freschetto.
Next was the home run up the English Channel. Now the pressure was really on. Strong headwinds, a difficult sea state and bitingly cold conditions made this the toughest leg of the trip. The risk of collision or capsize was high. They were now over 1,500 miles ahead of the record. As they turned west into the Thames estuary, victory was in sight. And at 1:20 in the afternoon, the new record was theirs, as Maserati passed under the Queen Elizabeth II Bridge.
Una bellissima avventura, un bellissimo viaggio, una bellissima navigazione, un bel equipaggio, la barca ottima, insomma tutto benissimo direi. Sono super contento, sicuramente bisogna che ringraziamo molto Nettuno, che è stato molto gentile, ci ha lasciato passare nei passaggi più difficili.
Now it was time to celebrate an impressive and courageous performance, completed in a quarter of the time of the great 1866 race, albeit without the tea.